Hello, everyone. This is Fernando Loera. I'm here going to do a presentation on ShowingSmart. Um, and I would just wanted to let everyone know that ShowingSmart is now active. ShowingSmart is now included as a benefit for all MLS subscribers at no charge. Several of us agents, we typically use different kinds of showing services. One is called, I think, centralized showing, and now it's called Showing Time. They merged. And whenever you're a listing agent, it's not free. You have to pay for it. So with HAR, they actually implemented this service called ShowingSmart. And it's part of your MLS subscription, so there is no extra charge. Another thing is you do not have to be a platinum subscriber at all. Some of us are platinum subscribers, and we do get extra benefits for that. But this particular product, you don't have to do that.
Yep, he learned how to.
Agents are able to
He's
request.
really proud of you.
Yes.
I'll mute some people here. Make sure you're muting your devices, please, so we don't have any feedback. Agents are able to request showings for any listing on MLS, regardless of what showing service is being used. So this is pretty neat. So in case there's, you can still use this service from HAR, but if the other brokerage or listing agent is using a different showing service, it doesn't really matter, because ShowingSmart has an intelligence where it will still display the information needed to do the schedule of that third-party provider. So that's still neat that they added that in there. So you don't have to worry about. So in other words, what they're trying to do here at HAR is they want you to use ShowingSmart for either representing it when you're representing a buyer or doing a seller, or it doesn't really matter. They just want you to use it. Plus it's free, so it's included. How do I access ShowingSmart? There are a couple ways to access it. One is from Matrix. You can click on the ShowingSmart. So I have a little sample here. So this is my members only portal, and here's ShowingSmart. It also has a showing code. This showing code is assigned to you automatically by ShowingSmart. So whenever you do call in to the system, if you use a voice phone mechanism, then it's going to ask you what's your number, and that's what they're talking about here as far as the number. So that's one way. Another one is to actually go to www.showingsmart.com. When you do that, you're going to get a login, and this login account, or when you sign in, it's actually your HAR login. So it's not, you don't have to create nothing new. It's just your HAR login that you use for HAR. So you can log that. It's the same password that you use for HAR. You don't have to create a brand new password. I know some of us get crazy with all these passwords. So that's another way. So you just use your regular HAR password. Another thing that I learned when I was looking at ShowingSmart is that they don't have an app. They're still working on an app for your phone. So right now we can only access it through our computers, but eventually they are working on having an app for us to use to do schedules. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick demo. Again, like I said, when you log in, you just log in with your HAR credentials. Once you log in, you're going to see this web page. It's called ShowingSmart. It's got your showing code reminder. One thing that I would recommend you guys do is do a training. Right, as you can see here, it says your training is completed. I already accomplished that training, but you can go in here and do a training. It does prompt you for to watch a video. Usually the videos are 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, and it asks you for questions after the video. So there is a test after every video, and then once you're done, it'll do this training is completed. I guess to make you feel better. So we're here right now in the home screen. So the home screen, you can see that there's a buyer side and the listing agent side. Um, if you want to, let's go ahead and invoke my listings. So when you do my listings, um, you can see I only have two right now, but you can add, if you are a listing agent, it will appear automatically here. You don't have to add anything because it's connected to HAR. So there's no reason for you to, if you have 5 listings, all 5 of them are going to show here. So automatically. Uh, and what you do with the listing side is that you can enable ShowingSmart by producing some instructions. So on this one right here, 7811 Bateman is a lease. I haven't added any instructions. And what you can do is you can do add showing instructions. Once you add showing instructions, shows you the picture, shows you the MLS number, the price, and then what you do here on the left side is you start selecting the different criterias and the details of how you want the listing to be showing to the agents. So for example, if you want, let's just say that you were selling this house, yeah, you can select this, but also leasing could be the same. Uh, and it's got 5 choices, and you can select which ones do you want uh, to be able to inform the um, the buyer agents or the buyer agents that are helping the tenants out. In this particular case, we can say go and show, no need to notify. You can select, go and show courtesy message, and each one will have descriptions of what they mean. So that's real helpful. Um, the other one is what's the status of the home? Is it vacant? Is it staged? Is it occupied? So it's pretty nice descriptions here. In this particular case, it's vacant. What day? What's showing start date? In other words, when does it start? When can they see it? You can put a date in there. You can also put instructions like dog will be in garage or something like that. So this is just to notify the agents that are going to be showing the house some instructions as to entering the house. Minimum hours before showing, you can put how many hours that you require um, the um, the notice uh, to go see the house. 1 hour notice, 2 hour notice, previous day, and so on. Allow overlapping. This just means that if there are 2 agents that are trying to schedule within the same time frame, you allow that to happen. Otherwise, they have to be whatever time range you have. Let's just say it's 1 hour. Well, the other agents can't show the house that wants to see it after you, so they have to wait until that 1 hour is done. I typically like to say overlap. That way, you don't lose a potential prospect. Showing all available times to showing agent, you can show that. I usually say yes. Company means, do you want the buyers or tenants to be with their agent? I usually say yes. I would probably never say no because of liability. Um, Alarm, does it have an alarm system? If you select yes, you can put in the alarm information. Uh, Keypad, if they have, those, some of these doors have these numeric keypads where they're located. So it's pretty detailed. I really like the way they've been entering all these fields for us to select, like what type of lockbox it is. Now, keep in mind, this is from the listing agent side, okay? This is where you're going to inform the buyer agents that are showing your lease or showing your house, what are the instructions? So this is what we're talking about here. Is there pets on the property? Yes or no? If there is, yes. Is it secure? You can also write little notes here saying that the pet will be in the garage or something like that. So it's pretty detailed. Another thing that I like is these contact information. Here, of course, you have the listing agent information, but you can also add contacts, and you can add additional names in here, like the owners. Maybe the owners want to know about what's happening, but also they want to give an approval, and you can tell the owners if they want an email or a text and what have you. So it's pretty neat that they can add this, and you can add as many contacts as you wish. You can also do temporary notes like, hey, They're right now repairing the back door or something like that. Another one is showing blocks. Here you can actually enter a block of time where they can't see the house during this time. And then you got your private notes here. Now the private notes, this is only for realtors that have access to the ShowingSmart system. So this is not public. So in other words, no buyers, no prospective buyers or tenants can see this information. It can be seen
Bueno.
by us.
Bueno, me avisas mándame la dirección por si cualquier cosa para irme haciéndole.
Let me mute people here. Okay. So that's really nice. I've been really impressed with what I've seen so far. I know they had a beta version out last year and they were working on it. They were asking some realtors for comments and I really like what they have. If you want to do schedule a showing, and that's the majority of us that always schedule showings. Like right now I have one right here that I've scheduled. You can do, all you have to do is click on request a showing and then type in the address of the property. Let's see. Oh, let me go back here. It's 7811. So 7811, we'll just pretend that we're doing that again. 7811. Once you type in the address, it actually finds other properties that may have the same number in the front, and then you can select it. Once you select it, you click on schedule, and then you put in the date that they want to see the house, and then the times that they want to see the house, and you put in the range, and then any messages that you want to send to the agent, and then you just click submit showing requests. Once you do submit showing requests, you can this will appear. You can open this up to see what you have scheduled, and then you can just kind of do a preview. Okay. Another way to schedule is also going to Matrix. If you go to Matrix, this is another place where you can schedule and access the showing service. It's called Request an Appointment. And when you click on Request an Appointment, it brings up the showing service, which is what we just looked at it just a minute ago. So they're all interconnected. Now on the listing agent side, whenever there is a request that comes in, you can go, what we notice is what we will receive as listing agents is we'll get an email from HAR. It says showing approval request for this address for this time. And then it'll have the listing information. It will say pending confirmation. And then on our side as a listing agent, we have this blue button that says click to approve or decline. Okay. And once we click on it, well, here it says already past the time because it was late, but it would say you sent an approval. So it's pretty neat that the way it's so easy to navigate and how you receive the information. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. All right. And then the other thing I was going to show y'all is, let me log in here because it looks like I lost my login. Again, this is the HAR login that you have. It says I'm already logged in. Okay, maybe it's right here. Let me see. Well, ShowingSmart. There we go. Another thing that you can do is you can do some reporting too. It's I haven't played around with it too much, but it looks like you can do reporting how many showings. Oh, the one I wanted to show you was these tours. This tour is pretty neat because it shows you after you, let's just say you select about 5 houses or so, you can create a tour by clicking this button called create a new tour. And once you create the tour, it actually shows you the houses that you have scheduled, and then the map on the right hand side, I will show you a map of the direction. So here you can kind of schedule your time of, okay, I'm going to start here at certain time, let's just say 2:00 p.m. and then the other house is further, like maybe 10 minutes away or 15 minutes away, and then I'm going to arrive there at 3:00. And it kind of tells you the distance here, 16.6 miles, 28 minutes. So then that way you can schedule your time appropriately. So that's pretty neat to have tours. And I know several of us will show 7 or 10 houses on one day. So this tours is going to be very useful for you whenever you're doing scheduling of your time. One thing that I also really liked is this, it looks like, oh, it's over here. Let's see. They have a really great videos. They also have frequently asked questions. These frequently asked questions are pretty detailed, and they pretty much answer a lot of the questions that you may have, but they also have videos here too that you can watch. But it has several questions, like how much does it cost me, which is nothing. Is there a ShowingSmart app? And it says that it's in progress. What are the phone numbers to call? So it's just very, very helpful information. Now, again, I can repeat myself here. A lot of us, I know some of us don't really, I know I'm one of them. I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. And there are services out there showing services that charge money, especially for listing agents in particular. This showing service, it doesn't cost anything. So that's really, really a great benefit. I'm sure we're paying it somehow. Let's see. So some tips. The ShowingSmart call center number is that number on your display here. Also, they do recommend from HAR to save this particular number, 281-214-6901 on your phone. I called it ShowingSmart. That way, whenever there's calls that are coming in or a text, you at least know who it is, because a lot of us don't like to answer the phone if we don't recognize the phone number. And this is real helpful for you to save that number. And again, lastly, watching the training videos. I watched quite a bit of them in ShowingSmart, and they're very informative. They're very specific. They tell you what to click, how to manage and navigate, and it was very helpful. Okay. I'm ready for questions. If anybody, yeah, make sure you can mute.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
This ShowingSmart, what about you showing this a listing for a buyer? Do you have to do the ShowingSmart, or can you just call the number?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So like, that's a good question. So let's just say you're here and you're looking at this house. You can click request an appointment, which invokes ShowingSmart. But one thing for all agents is always read the agent remarks. Because so for example, this agent here says, please send me a text to agent with public ID, date and time of showing, and I will provide you with the showing instructions. So there you can assume that we're not using ShowingSmart, right?
Right.
It's saying to now, if I would have wrote on, or somebody would have wrote on here, please use ShowingSmart, then you know to use ShowingSmart. So always read these agent remarks.
Sometimes they won't put anything on there.
I know
about
they're kind of lazy. So
Yeah.
what you do is go ahead and do this one.
Or can I could just call this number here?
Yeah, you
Wow.
can just call, right? So this is my listing, by the way.
All right, okay, just call you.
No, because here I wrote, please send me a text.
All right, okay.
I'm not those other agents. I'm very, very specific, as you can tell.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah, I teach all my agents also to do stuff like this.
Good.
But does everybody know what a public ID is, by the way?
That is your
No.
Yeah, that's your HAR.
Yeah.
Very good. Does
Yeah.
anyone know how to find a public ID?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for the people that don't know, but I'm very proud of the other people. What you do is you click on search, and then you do agent. And once you select agent, that's how you find the public ID. So let's just say, let's look for Fernando. So let's just say that you're a listing agent and you told them to send the public ID because you want to check to see if they paid their bills. So you go to Loeta, you type in their name. Okay, so I'm going to type in this person's name. I don't know who Fernando Loeta is. And I'm going to see if he paid his bills. So you click on matches, click on search, and there's Fernando. He did pay his bills because he shows up, and this is his public ID, which they also call it an MLS ID, which is multiple listing service identification.
Right.
Okay. So I
Thank
just
you.
want to make sure that everybody knows what a public ID is.
Thank you for showing me
So
that.
you search for public ID, is that what you said?
Yes, you go to search agent,
Mm-hmm.
and then you type in the agent's name.
Okay.
Yeah, like sometimes you're dealing with somebody and you want to know, they spoke really fast and you didn't understand them, but you just caught their name, you can go in here, type their name and see who are they, like, let me see how many Loetas there are, because there's not many of us. There's 3 Loetas, you see, and 2 of them work in Texas United Realty. No, we're not related. And so, but see how I can, even if you just catch somebody's last name, you can at least see, oh, where do they belong, and you can click on their public ID and you can see that, here's the office number. And so there's additional details. And you can even see if they have active listings too, so there's just ways to do that. But that was a good question. Any other questions? Somebody just
Okay,
interested.
so the ShowingSmart is basically for the listing agent, right?
No, ShowingSmart is for agents.
For all agents.
Yeah.
Either
So-
the buyer or
Yeah, right.
listing agent or a buyer agents, right?
Correct. Now, we are typically buyer agents more than listing agents. Okay. So, and what ShowingSmart and what HAR wants us to use is they want us to use the ShowingSmart, which they're providing for free to us. And whenever you're searching for a house and you click on it and you want to schedule, they want you to press this button to schedule the appointment.
And
So
how soon are you gonna find out that your showing is accepted?
So then Fernando on the other end gets an email and says, oh, I got an email from ShowingSmart, and then I open the email up and then I approve it.
What about the agent that doesn't,
Yeah,
know,
then you can bother them and send them a text going, hey, I just scheduled an appointment.
Okay.
Exactly. I've had that. You have to
Yeah.
text them,
Yeah.
wake
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah, 'cause they
But also you got to keep in mind is they might be at a closing. They might be in an appointment. They might be in the restroom. There might be something. So please give them at least an hour. I don't want any agent standing in front of the house scheduling an appointment, because that's like, really? What if the house is occupied?
Yeah, I don't do that, but the thing
You
is,
know?
some agent doesn't reply.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right.
They don't. I mean, even
And so what I do is I'll schedule, like, if I get a message from if I get asked by a client, I want to see houses this weekend. Okay. I don't schedule it on Thursday. I schedule it on Friday. And do you know why I schedule it on Friday when I'm going to show houses on Saturday? Is because sometimes they get offers, sometimes they get applications, and I rather wait. Once I schedule on Saturday, I do it around midday. Schedule all 7 houses that I'm going to show, plan my routes. If I don't get notification from someone, I then send them a text, but that might be 2 hours later or 3 hours later. Because I'm going to show them 7 houses or 10. That's
a
my
lot
average.
of houses.
That's usually, I usually do 7 to 10 houses.
Jeez.
And then once we look at all the houses, I usually tell the clients, I go, okay, I want you to pick first choice, second choice, and third choice. And they go, why do we do that, Fernando? I said, because we're not coming back to see them.
Fernando, can
Yes.
I come in? You know, I usually, I don't know if I'm going too extra. I would call the listing agents to find out if they have a contract, because I
Oh, of
find out
course, of
they don't
course,
change,
of
they don't
course.
change the status. So
Of
you'll be
course.
wasting your time just going showing the house.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they've already accepted an offer and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. So,
Especially a seller's market, correct.
yeah, so, you know,
Yep, yep. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Mhm.
I always ask if they have any applications that they're reviewing, or
Mhm.
if they have any offers that they're being accepted. And I also ask them if they accept backup offers as well.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, a very good point. Good job. I'm very proud of you guys. Anything else? So hopefully you get to use Showing Smart. And like I said, there's some tips here. Watch the videos just to get familiar with the product. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and you don't have to be a platinum member, a subscriber. And you can be a listing agent or a buyer agent. It doesn't really matter. And it's just pretty neat tool to start using.
Well, how long is this gonna be free? That's
It looks like it's going to be free indefinitely. There was rumors that they wanted to charge, but nah, not anymore. The rumors are over.
It's good.
Yes.
There's too many fees to pay already.
Yeah, I don't like December because I always have to pay.
Yeah. Do you know, Fernando, that code that you are assigned, is it a permanent code? Is it dynamic
Yes.
changes
No,
or
no, it's always the
it's your
same number.
permanent number?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah, good question.
Okay.
It's a permanent number, and
Okay.
you get to see it here always when you log in through
Mhm.
HAR, members only. You're always going to see the code.
Okay, yeah, I see it all the time, but
Yeah,
I'm
or
wondering.
whenever
if-
you're here in the Showing Smart
Mhm.
application, you're also going to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Fine.
so I missed that one because when you were saying something about that, I was just coming in. What is that code for?
Yeah, so that code, whenever you call them on the phone,
Okay,
they're going to ask you for your showing number.
and that will be on the first page, the
Correct.
dashboard, right?
Yep, correct.
We all don't have the same, that everybody's
No.
different, right?
Right. That's how they identify. So whenever you call them, they're going to go, oh, hello, Fernando. How are you? Are you having a great day?
And you say, how did you know my name?
Exactly. Instead of going, who are you? I rather like the first one than the second one. Centralized
do.
showing, centralized
do.
showing was similar.
Yeah, they do know you
Yes.
when you're like, how do you
Yeah,
know?
because they have your phone number in your database, so.
Exactly. No, but let's try to use this now going forward. And I always like to use products that are free. So this is a good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So this is good.
me too.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for them to bring a CRM. They're working on it. I can't wait.
Yes. Yes. So
HAR, they're amazing. They're implementing good technology. I'm very
Mhm.
proud of them.
yeah, because I mean, when I was looking at this Showing Smart, I was like,
Mhm.
look how colorful it is. Look how beautiful the fonts are big. Like me, I'm 55 years old. I'm an old man, and
Yeah.
and all this stuff to me is real
Uh-huh.
tiny. But here it's so clear and crisp. I can read the number because sometimes I go, is that a 4 or an
Mhm.
8?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, no, this one, man.
That's why you
Is
had
that a
to wear.
6 or an 8?
That's why you had to wear your big old giant glasses.
I know, right? That's true.
But
So yeah, I mean the look how, I mean, it's so easy to understand. I don't.
Mhm. They're good. I
Yeah.
like their technology, what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's really good. HAR. Have you seen other MLSs? You will be so proud of what we have here.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
You know?
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, this has just been, I learned this in 2 hours,
Right.
the whole thing. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that was easy. Cause sometimes it
Mm.
takes me 8 hours to learn something. And,
You have to watch the video or you just
I watched the videos and I was like, okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. And I was just like, I got it. It was like pretty neat. The videos, and they're like 2 or 3 minutes long, and it was just
where do you go to see the videos?
yeah. So whenever you go into Showing Smart, first I would suggest you do this one. And well, here it says to retake the training class, and I don't want to press the button, but here when you go in here, it actually prompts you to go in there, and it's like an introduction to the product.
Okay.
So do that one first.
How long that one takes?
They're like 5 of them, but they're 3 minutes long.
Okay, 5 of them. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
But then you don't feel like they're 3 minutes long. I mean, they're just because you're like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh wow, that
And then there's another videos after those 5s
Yeah,
video.
then if you go to FAQs, frequently asked questions, there's other videos that go into more depth, like more advanced.
I think the trying to dial the showing people are more, it's better than it's quicker.
But here's like getting started with Showing Smart. Here's another one called for listing agents. This is 3 ways to schedule a showing online. And they're just really nice videos. I watched all of them. So, okay.
All right.
All righty, guys. Anything else before we wrap it up? I know everybody's getting tired and sleepy and hungry.
Yeah,
one
let
more-
me ask. Okay, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I just want to make a final announcement before everybody, leaves us. Formerly known as the TUR New Agent Meeting has just been called the TUR Agent Meeting. It's going to happen on February 8th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's going to happen at the United Real Estate Office at 3131 Briar Park Drive in Houston. Jim Craig is going to be there. He's a nonprofit and he has a lender attached to him. So basically this program is to get renters and how to turn that into buyers with the client returning to you. Okay. So make sure you be there. I'm also going to have Holly from the title company and BPG Steve Fusselman there with snacks and door prizes. Hope to see you there. And Carol cannot wait to meet everyone.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I have another question for you, Fernando. In the
Yes, ma'am.
in the dot loop,
Yes.
where you put all the documents, do you have the forms like for listing all the forms that you need, like a sample of completed forms? Do you have anything like that?
Yeah. So I have a TUR training folder. And I don't.
Okay.
Are you under Mentor? Are you-
Do I have a mentor?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
So it's
Yeah.
I put it on the TUR training folder under sellers contract templates.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then this is like my brain on drugs. And then you can go in here and then you can go to the listing. And here's a sample
Yeah.
of the listing agreement that you're talking about, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see because I had just I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, sellers. Because I have for buyers, I have for sellers, and I have for leases.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have something there. Okay.
I especially the new agents, but even the
Okay.
seasoned agents if they want. I have many templates in here that you guys can come in here and say, I wonder what Fernando did.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'll go look it up. Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome. Good
Yeah.
question.
Thank
And
you.
try to save the TUR training folder too. I would suggest you save it as a favorite or as a bookmark.
Okay.
That way you can always access the TUR training folder and go, what did Fernando do?
Okay.
All right.
Fernando, what document document did they change? Is it the contract? No, not the contract. Something just got updated. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, so
the
what we're adding right now is
Mhm.
it's the leases have an addendum
Okay,
for
yeah.
for flooding.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
yes.
required starting January 1st, 2022.
Okay, for landlords, you have to disclose. Okay.
Correct, because you know
Okay,
we suffered a lot from flooding, and yes,
yeah,
That's-
okay.
that's the
I
reason.
know something changed. I have to go back in there. Okay, thank you.
You will.
Okay, Fernanda, one more thing.
Yes.
How could I get a hold of the TAR training folders? I mean, because
Yeah,
I know.
you can just
Jen-
send. Yeah, you can
Uh-huh.
just send me an email, and I can just email them to you.
Where's your email at? Could you?
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I have.
Fernanda, this is the time to test her. Let her go and search your name.
Oh, one thing that y'all can do is I'm real popular on YouTube, and you can just type my name, but let me give you my email address here.
So how many hits do you get?
Right. I only
On
have
YouTube.
367 people following me. I want to reach 500. So if you guys can help me, but you can go to my YouTube channel, and you just go to YouTube, and you can just type my name. I'm real popular, so my name pops up
I
first.
like that. You claim it, man.
And then once you put in my name, that's me.
Oh, wow. Look at Fernanda. Okay.
And then, I have 365 subscribers only. And then,
Wow. That's
and
a
then,
lot compared to me.
and then I got a lot of videos here. I have over 40 videos. Talk about how to work with investors, how to do leases, how to do all sorts of
Oh,
stuff.
that's cute.
So that's good. You're giving all the information for free.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love to help people. I love to train. I love to make you guys successful. And so this is the way I do that, by producing these videos, and you guys can watch them and study them. And the way I do any webinar, I always sound the same. You know?
Yeah, you sound like a radio announcer.
Well, yes, I used to be a DJ.
What did I say?
So, yes. So, I think one of my most popular ones is this one, how to Supra E-Key. It has over 4,900 views.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the most popular one. Anyway, but yeah, you can subscribe. Did you guys get my phone number? It's right here.
The
Or
email
my email.
Oh, let me just take a picture of that real quick.
Yeah, you can just take a picture.
Okay, hold on.
So, but any other questions? So like that we can wrap it up, or I mean, I'm willing to stay if you guys want to pick my brain.
No, that's about it. I think I got a good look at the email.
Okay, great.
and everything.
Yeah, just send me an email, and then I'll send you the link.
Yeah, that would be great. So I could.
Oh,
have it on my-
I do want to ask y'all a question before you end. Carol Drake and I were thinking about, Carol Drake is the new managing broker from URE, United Real Estate. We were thinking, are you guys okay with doing the meetings at 8:30 at night, or can we move them sooner, like at 7 or 6? I'm just kind of getting a poll, or is 8:30 okay? I guess.
8:30 is good for me.
Okay.
8:30 is good for me because I normally get in,
Okay.
from showings and all that by
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Okay, cool. I just want to kind of, because she was asking me, Fernando, is 8:30, too late?
No, and everybody is used to 8:30. So why change it if it's
Yeah.
working?
Yeah. No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Is this 8:30 in the morning or at night?
Night.
Night, like we've been doing.
Yeah.
Oh, at
Okay.
8:30 in the morning. Wow, I'm still in bed.
Oh, I haven't even had my first cup of coffee at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, I just wanted to make just a quick check on that. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and try to stay warm.
Right. Yeah,
Thank you.
It's gonna be cold. Thank you, Fernando.